Playoffs are right around the corner, but a few scores still need to be settled. You're watching the KHL Update. We begin our journey in Chekhov, Moscow region. Vitas host Dynamo Moscow. First period, Vitas win a faceoff in their own zone, storm up the ice, Slava Sladukhin feeds Anton Korolev, and he scores. Great rush by Vitas, and they take the lead, 1-0. A little later, Dynamo get it back. Konstantin Volkov centers it for Nikolai Zherdev from the offense, and Zherdev scores his 6th of the season. Nicely done, 1-1. Less than 2 minutes later, Alexander Butkin surprises Harry Satter with a long one-timer, and he benefits from it. Butkin gets his 2nd of the season, and it's 2-1 Dynamo. Second period now, Dynamo on a counter-attack, 2-on-1 rush. Igor Dugin to Konstantin Glazichev, back to Dugin, no way through, but the puck slides into the net, and Glazichev is mighty happy about it. 3-1 Dynamo Moscow now. Shortly after that, Dynamo on a power play. Konstantin Gorovikov sets up Matt Robinson for a long shot. He lets it rip, and he nets his 10th of the year. What a slap shot. Dynamo lead 4-1 now. Hold your breath, you're about to see beauty. Robert Koso with dazzling moves gets by Dynamo's D and roofs it on Alex Eremenko. Woo, that's how they do it in Chekhov. Just over a minute later though, Dynamo restored the 3-goal margin. Alexander Osipov steals the puck in the neutral zone, takes a few strides in, takes a hard shot. Sattery has a piece of it, but the puck lands behind him and Glazichev is first to it. He nets his 2nd of the night and 6th of the season. 5-2 Dynamo Moscow. Third period now, when we get to see Maxim Afinogenov. There he is flying in on a breakaway, no dice, stopped by Eremenko. No worries, Afinogenov still scores his 15th of the season a few minutes later on a rebound. That brings Vitas within 2, but they have very little time left. Dynamo, on the other hand, have just enough time to make it 6-3. Nikolai Zherdev with a gorgeous pass to Denis Musalov, and he nets his 10th of the year, setting the final at 6-3 Dynamo Moscow. This loss may cost Vitas a playoff berth. We're in Novokuznetsk now. Metalurg hosts Boris, and we get to see a goal right away. Not even 2 minutes in, Oleg Pasha takes a shot from the neutral zone and beats Rafael Hakimov. Pasha's 1st of the season sends Hakimov to the bench. German Titov doesn't tolerate stuff like that. Late in the period, Talgadji Laulov gets on a breakaway, can't beat Nikita Lashkin. Still 1-0 Boris though. A little later, Mikhail Plotnikov sets up Alexander Komorista in the slot, and he finds the back of the net. Tie game, 1-1 after 20. Make it up to 40 actually, as there was no scoring in the second. We're in the third now, and Roman Starchenko puts Boris back in the lead with his 22nd of the season. He's had a breakthrough this year. 3 minutes later, Sergei Dorofeyev brings it all back to even again. He nets his 4th of the year on the power play as Ryan Storrs sets him up. 2-2, and this one is going to a shootout. Kate Fairchild wins it for Kuzna with a knee wrist shot that goes top shelf, and Boris loses the extra point. 3-2 Kuzna shootout final on this one. We're in Nizhny Novgorod now, where Torpedo hosts Sochi. The two battle for 7th and 8th spots in the West. No scoring in the first, so we pick it up from the second. Just 51 seconds into the frame, Andrei Kostitsyn gets on the board. He scores on a rebound as Ilya Kukunov draws an assist. 1-0 Sochi. Third period now, Vadim Krasnoslobodtsov has the puck, looking for a shot, takes one, and he scores. Krasnoslobodtsov nets his 13th of the season to make it 1-1. This one will be decided in a shootout as well. And it's going to be Krasnoslobodtsov himself who scores the winner. Torpedo win the key game, and they are now tied for 7th in the West with Sochi. 2-1 Torpedo shootout final. This is St. Petersburg, and tonight SKA hosts Dynamo Riga. First period, bad news for SKA. Martin Sepoulis bumps into Artemi Panarin behind Riga's net, and Panarin is slow to get up. Panarin did not return to action after that, and was reported to leave the rink on crutches. A few minutes later, Niks Indrichs and Lauris Darnish are down low. Darnish shoots and beats Mikko Koskinen for his 12th of the season. 1-0 Dynamo Riga. Second period now, and that's when we see Ilya Kovalchuk losing his temper. He gets 4 minors this period, most notably for this late hit on Lauris Darzic. Charles Gano is clearly unhappy with Kobe, and he has every right to be. Late in the period, Dynamo are killing their penalty. Gintz Mayer rushes to the puck, knifes it away. He's about to get on a breakaway, but he's hurt and he can't keep up with the puck. The ref has his arms up. It's going to be a penalty shot. Mayer's gonna take it, and he can't beat Mikko Koskinen. Still 1-0 Dynamo after 40 though. Third period, and SKA tie it up. Viktor Tikhonov wins the faceoff straight to Tony Mortensen, and he sends it in. That's Mortensen's 12th of the year, and it's a tie game, 1-1. 5 minutes later, SKA grabbed the lead. Anton Burdasov feeds Roman Cherenko for a shot, and he sends it past Jakub Sedlacek to make it 2-1 SKA. And finally, late on regulation, Maxim Chudinov scores on a power play with a hammer for his 5th of the year to draw a line. SKA had to work for it, but they got the W in the end. 3-1 SKA is your final. Next up, Novosibirsk. Sibir hosts Avangard. They pick it up late in the second. No scoring so far, but watch this. Denis Parshik to Sergei Kalinin to Sergei Shirokov, and in. 1-0 Avangard as Shirokov makes his 20th of the season. Third period now, Avangard get caught with too many men on the ice, and Raimo Suminen is furious with the call. We all know how emotional Raimo can get, but this time the ref didn't like what he saw, and he gave Suminen a game misconduct. Late in the period, Sibir finally get on past Denis Kostin. Captain Alexei Kopeikin scores his 14th of the year to make it 1-1. Shortly after that, Sibir gets some upsetting news. Patrick Hirschel takes a hard shot on net, and it hits David Ostrom right in the head as he tried to provide it with a screen. Ouch, that looks scary. His condition is yet to be revealed by the club. It all ends with a shootout, and it's Sergei Shirokov who gets the winner for Avangard. The Hawks win the rivalry as they take 2 points. 2-1 Avangard shootout final. We're in Magnitogorsk now, where Metallurg hosts Neftekhimik. Early in the first, Neftekhimik opened up the score, and Matt Anderson beats Alexei Murygin for his 15th of the year as Dan Saxton picks up an assist. 1-0 Neftekhimik. A few minutes later, Magnitka tied up on a power play. Viktor Antipin dropped to the slot, which is not unusual for him, and scores his 5th of the year. 1-1. Second period now, Neftekhimik get on the board again. Timo Aaron feeds Igor Pologalov in front. It tips it goes over Murygin, and in. It's like a video again, but it's the second time we see it tonight. 2-1 Neftekhimik. 4 minutes later, Captain Sergei Mazakin scores his 25th of the season and brings it all back to even again. And it makes it look so easy, doesn't it? We tied at 2s. Early in the third now, Neftekhimik grabbed the lead again. Maxim Rybin sends one in for his 9th of the year, and it's 3-2 Neftekhimik now. We skip ahead to the final minute of regulation, and you're not gonna believe it. First, Tim Brandt shovels the puck in with 47 seconds left on the clock to tie it up. Great effort by Brandt to get it in. And just a few seconds later, Sergei Mazakin dishes the puck over to Jan Kovarch, and he doesn't miss. Jan Kovarch wraps up his 4-point night with a goal, and Magnitka take 3 points on home ice. This team is just something else, I'm telling you. 4-3 Magnitka final on this one. We're in Yaroslavl now, where Lokomotiv hosts Amur. Let's pick it up from the second, and here's our first goal on this one. Andrei Oktyonov scores his 9th of the year on a power play as Patrick Kuntiolov feeds him in the slot. 1-0 Lokomotiv. Third period now, and Amur tie it up. Evgeny Orlov roofs one past Vitaly Kolesnik for his 9th of the year as well, and sends this one to overtime. Yunus Hollis tucks it in the extra frame to bring Loko a W on home ice. Sergei Plotnikov picked up an assist on that play as well. 2-1 Lokomotiv overtime final on this one. And just a few more scores to tell you about. Stanislav Chislev picked up 2 points, including overtime winner, and Tractor beat Yugra 2-1. Severstal beat Medveshek 4-3 in a shootout. Mitro Kagolitsky was the winner. And final, Red Army absolutely crushed Slovan on home ice, beating them 12-0. Alex Radulov scored a hat-trick, and so did Igor Grigorenko. With that win, Red Army set 2 new KHL records, the most goals scored by one team in a game, and the most wins in the regular season. And that's it for your daily KHL update. Come back this Thursday for 2 more games. My name is Andreas Sachenko. See you guys soon.